Alrighty, up with game two already. 33 minutes into the stream. I love it. I guess that is kind of what you get if you don't deck build, but here we are. So we are taking on Absorbing Man, and again we are doing the aspect draft. So we have already utilized protection, so protection is out for the rest of the campaign. We cannot use protection. We have basic aggression, leadership, and justice to choose from now. And we did run Absorbing Man against all of the other aspects, and so it's only fitting that we do go with basic against Absorbing Man. And then I realized that I don't have the lights or the colors to like do white. I at least easily set up, and so we're gonna do blue because I like blue in the background and around, but where it is blue, but we're gonna be running basic. So this is actually the one I'm probably most excited for because I don't build a lot of basic decks, and I think basic, especially with the X-Men, is getting very, very strong. So let's see. We've got, these are just the basic cards that I used in the previous deck. I think we will go with Assess the Situation again. I really like Assess here. We've got Colossus, X-Jet, Dev Focus, Angel, Professor X, Strength, and the monies. Helicarrier and Plan B will go on the back burner. We'll see what we need. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 right there. We just need 14 more cards. Let's see if we can like kind of just do a X-Men Flood, because we got a lot of stuff here. I got a long shot. I don't like long shot. Let's go with Forge. Does anybody like the long shot ally? I'm just not a huge fan of the long shot ally. Let's go find our meditation. Could be interesting. Downtime, side holster. You all can't see all of that. Let's move this up a little bit. Let's go Cerebro. It's kind of interesting. Like I guess with Absorbing Man, I can roll down pretty easily. Let's go with Cerebro. Endurance is always a good play, especially when we don't have when we're just going gray. So endurance is excellent there. We got Weapon X, which is an interesting call. Let's go Utopia. Actually, we have a second copy of Utopia now. Yeah, Utopia there. X Mansion. Power in all of us. It's gonna help us with some of our money issues. Look at the plasma pistol. I mean, you know what? Let's try Plan B. Plan B has me intrigued now, so let's try Plan B. What does that put us at? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We've used all of our X-Men allies, I believe, that we can. Professor X, Angel. Hey, Magic Moose Moo. What aspect do you like Storm in the most? I like her in... Ooh, that's a good question. I like her in probably either leadership or aggression. Probably aggression. I think aggression is fun because you run like a thunderstorm boot camp, and then all of your allies get +2 attack, and that can get pretty crazy, especially with like the Wolverine ally. Then you throw the attack training, and so now Wolverine is swinging for like 7. No, I'm sorry, 6. And so it's just like it's just very gamey, and it gets really fun like that. But we don't have any training upgrades, so we can't do anything there. I guess we could go like a helicarrier. Oh, we could go. Let's go Mansion. Do we go symbiote suit? That'd be insane, right? No, that'd be crazy. I believe that's 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is 20 cards. So we got 5 more slots. I'm thinking about just filling it out with some allies, even though they aren't X-Men traded, but we can go with like Ironheart and Nick. That gives us a little bit more card draw, allowing us to draw into our aspect cards, and also just giving us some blockers. Nick, where's Nick? So 3 more cards. I don't want to go too many, and Ironheart and Nick are okay because they typically leave play, but that does kill our Utopia bonus. We got 1. You know what? Let's if we're leaning into it, screw it. Let's just grab long shot. If anything, he is 4 threat removal. But what was I looking for? I was looking for... We have so many 1 cost cards. Weapon X. There we go. We got Weapon X. Do you still do the duos with wood, or haven't been... Do you still do the duos? Oh, yeah. Yes, we do. However, we've both been just like insanely busy, so we haven't had a team up in a while. I know November was out for kind of both of us, but I'm hoping early here, coming up in December, I'm hoping to get another 4-player game in. So we do the team ups. We had one scheduled, but that got canceled kind of last minute. So I'm hoping that we can get that back in there, and then D20. I'm hoping to grab a game with him here soon. I'm actually getting to meet D20 for the first time on Friday, like in person. And so we're both, well, I assume Friday, maybe Saturday, but we're both going to be at PAX Unplugged in Philly. And so if anyone watching is at PAX Unplugged, please come say hi. Love to say hi to y'all and maybe play a game. I'm not bringing too much champions, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to play that, but love to play a game with anybody. But D20 is coming, and so I've never actually met him in person, and so it'll be fun to finally meet him in person for the first time. What's our last play here? We could go honorary X-Men to give ourselves that X-Men bonus when we're an alter ego. Let's do that. I think that's... You're gonna be at PAX? We'll go honorary. Where are my honorary X-Men? But that does allow us to get that bonus and allows us to use X-Jet while we're in alter ego. Also, it just gives us that nice little +1 hit point that can be so very useful in multiplayer or in expert. Oh yeah, okay, sweet. You're gonna go every year with your girlfriend. Sweet. Yeah, no, let's get a game in. Let's get a game in. We'll are you on the Discord, Magic Moose Moo? I thought you were, but I think I looked a couple weeks ago and I couldn't find you. Or if you have a Discord, hit me up. Send me a message and we'll meet up and play a game or something. Or you can just avoid me. That's fine too. I'm used to that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 5. Let's go. I suck at Marvel Champions though. That's fine. That's fine. I know. So Natalie, Board Gamer Girl. Oh gosh, now I'm panicking. I think that's her name. Oh gosh, it's too early. Board Gamer Girl is gonna be there, and we talked about maybe playing some champions at some point, and so it'd be cool to get a game in. I'll tell D20 to bring a deck. If I do run into you, maybe I'll ask for a picture. If you, of course, yeah, But yeah, so I am just kind of wandering. I have a lot of plans, but outside of, I don't really have any scheduled things. I am doing a learn to play Friday at 2:30 to 4:30. I'm hosting a learn to play where we're teaching Marvel Dice Throne and Framework by Pegasus Spiel. And so I at least know that I will be there at that time. If not, then just send me a message or something and we'll hang out. That'll be fun. Yeah. I really want to play Storm in multiplayer. I feel like Storm is kind of that support hero that I've been looking for my entire life. Love Dice Throne. Nah, Dice Throne is so much fun. Dice Throne is so incredibly fun. Do you have a favorite? Do you like the Marvel stuff, or is there a? Are you a fan of kind of the independent IP as well? And if so, which is your favorite? And I need to read the intro before I start shuffling everything. Alrighty. As the dust settles at Project Pegasus, Captain Marvel, give us Crossbones. Give up Crossbones. Game over. Whack. You fools, I never wanted the tech. I just needed to give Madame Hydra time to make off with the stone. Now I'm here to cover her escape. Scenario 2, Absorbing Man. The tide of battle turned against Hydra after you arrived to aid the Beleaguered Shield soldiers at Project Pegasus. Crossbone has been captured and his army has been defeated, but Madame Hydra has escaped the facility with an Infinity Gem. You chase her outside, but you are stopped short by the imposing form of Absorbing Man. The formidable villain has been hired by Red Skull to delay your pursuit. You will have to defeat him before you can recover the Infinity Gem. So setup, each player searches their deck for... So technically we're supposed to do this... I guess we're supposed to do this after we do Mulligan. Yeah. So, okay, well, I guess we'll do that. We'll shuffle this in. If we draw it, then that stinks. Shuffle the experimental weapons attached. Set each player's hit points, and then we can add hit points. We're not going to do that. So these guys also get shuffled in. Magic Moose Moo. You're a fan of the independent only because I like lore and unique ideas. It's tough to pick. Season 1, I'd say Monk. Season 2, you like Samurai, even though he's basic. Krampus is nice. Okay, yeah, I've seen a lot of people playing with the Krampus, and I think it's Santa, just the new holiday ones. I've heard good things about those. That's fun. Yeah, I have, out of this season 1, I've only played, and I don't know their names, unfortunately, but out of season 1, I think it's, actually, I have no idea if it's season 1 or season 2. I've played the Druid, the one with the familiar, or the animal companion. I have played Shadow Thief and the Pyro Maniac because I have that pack. Such a cool game. Such a cool game. Alrighty, so Absorbing Man. Okay, shoot. I forgot to go grab Super Absorbing Polymer. So let's go ahead and just find that. Not Super Absorbing Polymer. I do that every single time. Super Absorbing Power. So that comes in, and then we're going to discard. You will say Doctor Strange Crimson Bands is deadly. I don't know. I played it at PAX for the first time last year. And so I don't know, because it was the first time I ever played it. So there's Rocky Outcrop. Okay, so set up discard cards from the encounter deck until actually, oh, you know what? How does this read? Deck. Okay. But yeah, no, last PAX was the first time I ever played Dice Throne. So we got the Rocky Outcrop. So after Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, heal 1 damage from him, or 2 if there are 5 or more delay counters on the scheme. As the setup, we discarded cards. We got the Rocky Outcrop. When another environment enters play, discard each other environment card in play. This comes in with 2. And then Super Absorbing Power says that he gets all of the bad traits. And that came in because we're starting on stage 2. He starts with 15 hit points. I start with 9 because Expert Campaign. And we're off to the races. So we got 2, 4, 6. We got Lightning Bolt, Tactical Scanner, which is a little unfortunate. I don't think we're going to use this turn or this game, so we may just mulligan this away and not worry about it. Strength, oh, a Nick Fury too, and Assess the Situation, and an Honorary X-Men. So I really like seeing Lightning Bolt here because that's 12 damage. Nick Fury, I mean, honestly, with Nick and Lightning Bolt, we could push Absorbing Man turn 1. which is not necessarily needed, but we will mulligan Tactical Scanner. We will mulligan Honorary X-Men. We're going to hang on to Assess the Situation. Just, we're going to toss Assess the Situation. We don't need it. Lightning Bolt is a lot of damage, so we're going to hang on to that. Get 3 more cards. Endurance, Mansion, and another Lightning Bolt. I don't love that, actually, but here we are. They're a nice bunch. I always feel bad you never buy anything because you already grabbed everything from the Kickstarter in advance. That is absolutely fine. I do like the Op and Roxley. Those are both like really cool companies to hang out with. From Roxley, so they do Dice Throne. They publish Brass. Brass is probably my favorite game by them, but I really love Steampunk Rally. If you've ever played that game, it's a dice rolling kind of Rube Goldberg type situation that you're just trying to. It's a racing game. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's so much fun. Okay. So we're gonna prioritize Nick, which means we're not gonna be playing Mansion. Also, with this, we're not gonna play a second copy of. Well, you know what? We may hang on to Lightning Bolt. Let's do some math here. So if we get Nick out, that's gonna draw us 3 more cards. Which is going to allow us to play 1 Lightning Bolt. If we hang on to the second Lightning Bolt, we can utilize that next turn and be fine. Also, we may want to actually look at getting rid of this Super Absorbing Power instead. But I'm looking at this. So if we flip into Thunderstorm, we could push Nick, or we could push Absorbing Man first turn. Next turn we've got 16 damage, which this would be 10 plus 3 is 13. I mean, we may just hang on. We may have a turn 2 kill here. You got to try that one. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I highly recommend that one. It's just a blast. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just start with Clear Skies, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We're flipping into Thunderstorm. And let's go ahead and flip up to Storm. We're going to use an Avengers, Mansion, and Endurance, and a Strength to play Nick Fury. We're going to choose to draw 3 cards. We got a Utopia, Storm's Crown, and a Blast of Wind. Nick will... Actually, okay. We got 15. This is going to be 312. It's going to push. Yeah, I feel like we just push here. So let's go ahead and swap into Thunderstorm. We will resolve its special to deal 2 damage to the villain. Then we are going to... Yeah, we're just going to hang on to Lightning Bolt. We're going to go Blast of Wind, Storm's Crown, Utopia to play Lightning Bolt. So that's 8 damage and resolve Thunderstorm. So that's 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down to 3. Nick will attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? Storm's going to attack for 3. And so he gains the trait of each environment in play after he activates against you. If he has the whatever, bad things happen. He comes in with 16. So all of these would happen if we don't get rid of this. So it'd be 2 threat and 2 indirect damage. So actually, you know what? We can't even get rid of it. So we may just tank it. And let's go Nick for 3 damage onto Absorbing Man. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to hang on to Lightning Bolt. We'll stand up. So we got Power in All of Us. Long Shot. Power in All of Us. 4. And Weather Goddess. Sweet. We're going to place 1 here as well as a delay counter. Where'd I put my fancy dancy delay counters? There they are. Then Absorbing Man is going to attack for 3 plus a boost, or actually 4 because the Thunderstorm. Nick will block. So 5 damage goes to Nick. Now, a couple of things happen. This does not trigger because it was not an undefended attack, but we place 2 threat on the main scheme and take 2 indirect damage. Okay. Our bad card is Claustrophobia. Oh, bummer. Okay, so flip to Alter Ego, and then we can exhaust to get rid of it. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and do that, so we'll get rid of that. Bummer. Okay. Nice, nice. So let's go ahead and flip back up to Storm. We're going to swap this out with... We may actually need to... Okay, so 13. Go Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is 12. I'm trying to figure out the math here. So Lightning Bolt is 12 damage. If we switch back into Thunderstorm, we currently are at Thunderstorm, by the way. So that exhaustion there hurt pretty bad. We could throw Long Shot out, but then we won't be able to play Lightning Bolt again. I'm wondering if we need to just slow down, take one more turn. We can get rid of the super absorbing power. Actually, yeah, we can, because we can switch into Hurricane, remove 2, and then play Long Shot, and then use Weather Goddess to flip into something. And then we win next turn. Okay, let's do that. So we'll flip up. We'll use Hurricane to go here, remove 2 threat from here. We are going to use Power in all of us, 2 of those to play Long Shot. We'll use Long Shot to thwart and kill Super Absorbing Power. Let's use Weather Goddess here to... Let's go to Clear Skies. No, you know what? I'm going to... So what I'm looking at here is I want to get to Thunderstorm next turn. If I get to Thunderstorm next turn, then I'm able to kill Absorbing Man. Yeah, I should be able to kill Absorbing Man. So Thunderstorm this turn only buffs Absorbing Man, and so I guess I could go into, like, Clear Skies. Actually, you know what? Blizzard may be the right one here. If we go to Blizzard, then we get a better chance of, if we draw an advance or something, to protect our health long term. If we go Clear Skies, we could draw into an Assess the Situation, which we've got 2 more in there. Let's go Clear Skies. We'll draw a card into Colossus. Alrighty. So we'll stand up at this point. We'll toss Colossus. Let's go ahead and draw into X-Mansion. Flash Freeze. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. The X-Jet. And Weather Goddess. So... could flip. Flash Freeze. I don't think we're going to be able to play Flash Freeze. Because we got... I think we'll just block with Long Shot, and hopefully we'll be fine. Okay, so we'll place 1 threat here and 1 delay counter. So that's 6 out of 12. Absorbing Man's going to attack. We will block with Long Shot. So it's going to be 3. The Absorbing Man has the Ice or Metal trait. Give him a tough status card. He does not. That would have run into some issues there. Long Shot dies. Then our bad card is Swinging Stone. Absorbing Man attacks you. If he has the Stone trait, he gets +1 attack for this activation. That is not good. Okay, so he's attacking for 4 plus a boost card. At this point, we are going to use Flash Freeze. Yeah, so let's toss an extra for Flash Freeze, so he gets -3 attack. So he's attacking for 0. Put this card into play, Snowy Hillside. Okay, so took 0 damage, which is really nice, especially because we're playing Expert Campaign here. And this does not trigger because this was considered defending. Okay, Absorbing Band's at 13. This is not going as well as I thought as well as I wanted it to. Snowy Hillside, let's see what this is. This is makes an undefended attack, place 2 threat on the scheme. That's fine. Okay, so we can switch into Thunderstorm, deal 2 damage, switch back to Clear Skies with Weather Goddess and draw a card, and hopefully have something, and go for the kill next turn. Hilarious. That's so funny. Let's go ahead and Clear Skies. Oh, no, that's not where that goes. Let's go over to Thunderstorm. We'll deal 2 damage, 1, 2. And then we will go ahead and swing for 3 with Storm. 1, 2, 3. Down to 8. We're going to play Weather Goddess to flip over to Blizzard. Yeah, because we're going to have to defend here. We don't have an ally to defend for us. So we're going to flip over to Blizzard. We're going to take some damage here, which is going to hurt. And then we're going to toss X-Mansion and stand up. We got the Garden, assess the situation, energy, and plan B. 2, 4, 5. So we got 1 here. Delay counter. Absorbing Man's going to hit us for 2 plus a boost card. We will... Yeah, okay, so we have kill even without her activation. So 2 plus 1 is 3. We defend it for 1, so we take 2 damage. 1, 2. Nope, that's not the right. 1, 2. Down to 5. Less excited about that. Then our bad card is take 3 indirect damage, or 4 if he has the metal trait. So 3 indirect damage is 1, 2, 3. Takes us down to 2 damage. We're taking a lot of damage here. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so we can kill him here with the lightning bolt. My question is, and what I propose is, do we take it out one more turn and heal up, because we're at 2, which is not good. So let's see what are the logistics of coming down. Oh, also he has the ice trait, so we place 1 threat on the main scheme here. I don't think we did that last time either. And he had the wood trait last time, so we're gonna take 1 more. So we're down to 1 health. We're down to 1 health. Or we could. The other option would be to just. Yeah, the other option would be to hang out and take the, I think it's like the obligation or something, to heal us back up. 1 random obligation from the expert campaign to their deck to heal their identity to full hit point value. That could be an option. The other, we could go like the garden. If we prolong it 1 turn, we get 2 activations of the garden and a recovery, so that's going to be 7 health. So that takes us back up to 8. Can we survive a scheme? We're at 2, 4, 6, 8, and he's going to be scheming for effectively 3 plus a boost card. So we would have to do something with the threat. I don't think we can. Let's just go ahead and kill him, and we'll take the obligation next turn. So we'll lightning bolt to kill him. Alrighty, so that was not good. That was not good. We okay. What would he have done if this is just a thought experiment. If we had flipped over here to Hurricane, remove 2 threat, then that would take us down to 6. We would go up to 7, and he would scheme for 3. Yeah, we would have schemed out. So we made the right call, unfortunately, but we are left with 1 health, which means that we're going to be taking an obligation, which is a little sad, but that's what this game is. Honestly, that was basic. So at least we got basic out of the way. So we're rolling fairly okay now. So we have leadership, aggression, and justice left. I think justice we're either saving for Taskmaster, which is next, right? Yeah, Taskmaster is next. So we could run Justice is just so good with Red Skull. Justice is just so good with Red Skull. But if we can figure out other ways to remove threat, we may not need Justice for Red Skull. We could go the one way or another route with Taskmaster, get all of the allies. That actually may be the better call. To run Justice on Taskmaster, pull the allies, and then we can figure out how to manage threat with, and go leadership with Red Skull, and then aggression with Zola. I think that's going to be what we're going to do. Alrighty, so I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen. I'm going to go get a refill on my cup of coffee and clean up a little bit. I'll see you all here soon. We're going to run through Taskmaster.